Hey, this is Jeremy Frazee Wealth Management.
I'm Jeff Bradley, same company.
Hey, over the last couple of weeks, we've talked about the 5 major financial challenges that we see our clients and many of just Americans, what they're faced with, and how we're trying to help provide solutions to get our clients to achieve financial freedom. And these 5 financial problems, they're pretty uniform with everybody. Everybody's dealing with them in some capacity. The first financial problem that we talked about was having a financial junk drawer and how it's crazy, it can become messy, and creating solutions or cleaning up the junk drawer is key. The second one,
maintaining your current lifestyle in retirement. So basically you save, you do what's right, all that kind of stuff, but not getting to a point in retirement where you have to go from having steak to ramen noodles as soon as you retire.
Yeah, and that's key, obviously. The investment strategy to prevent, and obviously like we talked about, everything's euphoric right now, the markets are gangbuster, but eventually you got to be prepared for a downturn. The third one, which we're going to talk about today, is something everybody can relate to. Unfortunately, it's one of the certainties in life. We have death, unfortunately,
yes, and
taxes. So taxes, obviously, we got to do our duties and provide support for our country. However, there's nothing in the law that says you got to pay more than your fair share. So that's what we're always talking to our clients about, is without having a plan or a solution to reduce taxation, you're doing your part to do too much, unfortunately. And that can be a major problem when you're talking about trying to accumulate or grow your wealth. And I know there's a lot of questions that we get asked, especially this time of the year, when it comes to your taxes. It's like, why did I have to pay so much this past year? Or how can I plan better for this upcoming year so I don't get hit with the same taxes I did last year? And I think that's something that we deal with, and it's all about having a process and really looking at your situation and saying, okay, what's my goal with this money? What did I do last year that didn't pan out so well, and what are some solutions or what are some options that I can do or implement to reduce that tax burden ongoing? So I think it starts with having a relationship and really looking at your circumstance.
Well, it's just like anything else when you're talking about taxes. Most people who buy a home, who get a mortgage, realize, hey, my mortgage interest is tax deductible. Anybody who gives to a charitable contribution knows, hey, that's tax deductible. And it's the same. It works the same with finances. It works the same with things that can be offered in a retirement vehicle. The reason that we go so deeply into those types of things, because there are tax advantages or disadvantages to certain things. It literally, in every conversation we have with our clients, taxation comes up. Whether it's in a product that's out there that they have purchased, such as an annuity. How does that affect taxes if you want to cash that out? How does that affect taxes if you want to roll it into something else or put it into something else? There are taxable consequences to every product retirement-wise, one way or the other. And by not knowing those situations or navigating those things, and we've unfortunately seen it, sometimes people make bad decisions about how to manage their financial future by putting themselves in vehicles that absolutely kill them tax-wise.
Yeah, you're right. And unfortunately, usually we're having to deal with it on the back end.
Yes.
So if you are in question or questioning what you should do, whether it's with your retirement, after-tax savings, or if you have old accounts that you're just going to cash out, we're not CPAs or tax professionals, so definitely talk to a CPA, but we'd be glad to coordinate a conversation with a tax professional. That way you can maximize your hard-earned earnings, make sure that your money is working for you in the most tax advantageous way possible. Because at the end of the day, you want to keep the most that you can for you and your family. You didn't work the last 10 years to save money into an account and end up having to pay way too much taxes when you could have planned and really circumvented having to pay more than your fair share. So again, overpayment of taxation is a financial problem that, if not dealt with, it can be very detrimental in accumulating or preserving your wealth. And on the flip side of that, if you plan properly by managing your taxes, it can be a great tool to actually increase your wealth and preserve it.
So basically, after going through our other items that we had talked about as far as what are the challenges, this being number 3, basically it is a big hurdle that a lot of our clients face, either now while they're saving for retirement or after retirement basically comes, or whenever you're going to go after those assets that you work so hard to save. Again, we're here for you. We're trying to figure out ways to navigate through this tricky thing called life, especially your financial life. And this is just another one. Step 3, we'll call it, as far as the hurdles that we see with almost every client that we deal with. And it just happens to be, number 1, financial junk drawer. 2nd, trying to maintain a current lifestyle. And 3rd, don't be taxed just because you can.
That's right. See you next time.